The dust that settled over Ikolomani on Thursday morning hid more than the shattered glass, burning debris and tear gas. Beneath it lay a controversial mining deal worth 680 billion shillings, a British company with rapidly expanding interest, and a community convinced that something about the entire project was being forced on them without clarity, transparency, or consent.
Public participation, is it forceful? Kwa nini lazima? Kama wananchi wamekataa, sasa tunalazimisha kwa nini?
Watoto walikuwa hawana kazi, wizi ulikuwa mwingi katika area hii. Lakini kwa wakati huu vile watoto wanafinyika na hii kazi, hakuna wizi ambayo unaendelea katika area hii.
Sisi tumesaliwa huko, sisi watu wa huko, tunataka tuende wapi?
Na tuko na haki.
Ninauliza. Mr. Shinali, uko wapi sahi?
Yes.
Mr. Poli Khalwale, uko wapi?
The tension began long before the first stone was thrown. For weeks, whispers spread across Ikolomani that government officials and foreign investors were planning a major relocation over 800 households to pave the way for what was described as one of the largest gold extraction projects in the region. Villagers said discussions were rushed, details were vague, compensation figures unclear, and the company at the center of it all remained mostly unknown to locals, except for its sudden powerful presence.
Wanatuua bila hatia, na kama sisi hakuna shamba ya serikali hapa, shamba ni yetu, watu waachie nafasi yetu. Sisi hatutaki mambo mengi, chama huyu msungu aende.
Nilisaliwa hapa, nitakufia hapa. Sitahama. Tumekataa. Waje watuue.
So when word circulated that a public participation meeting will be held at Imusali Primary School, residents prepared not for dialogue but for confrontation. Many believed the meeting was not to listen to them but rubber stamp decisions already made elsewhere.
Walisema mambo ilikuwa tatu: community, serikali na Neema. Walisema kati ya hao watu watatu, kama community imekataa, kazi haiwezi kufanyika. Sasa sisi community tumekataa. Hatutaki kwa sababu hatukukubaliana vile tulitaka.
Sisi hatutaki maneno ya shanda. Kwa vile tukikaribisha shanda tutakula wapi? Hakuna maneno kama hiyo. Mimi kama mama nakula kwa karai, nakula kwa ponch. Hakuna maneno ya mashini.
Nimetoka Migori, nimekuja kufanya biashara hapa ili niweze kulisha watoto wangu juu mimi ni mjane, na sasa hao wanataka kutunyang'anya shamba, na watu wote Waluya wataenda kuishi wapi?
By 10 a.m., hundreds of residents armed with crude weapons marched toward the venue. Within minutes, the situation spiraled. Protesters stormed the school compound, destroyed property, and later burned the administration block of Imusali Secondary School. To the community, this was not simply a protest against mining, it was a pushback against what they saw as a suspiciously lucrative deal being advanced without transparency. Police responded forcefully, but the chaos escalated when rioters attempted to overrun the Isulu police post. According to Western Regional Police Commander Isa Mohamud, the crowd tried to seize firearms. During the confrontation, the OCS fought off attackers, but a loaded pistol magazine slipped to the ground and was taken. That single moment, authorities say, shifted the disturbance from a protest to a national security incident. By evening, 4 people were dead. Among them, according to police, was a man already facing murder and arson charges, fueling allegations from authorities that the protest was heavily infiltrated by hired guns.
Any sane person cannot go and destroy a school where children acquire knowledge. I think this must be fellows with a very ill motive in the community. And I want to assure the public that we will want to pursue the perpetrators of this heinous act to the logical end and ensure that they are brought to book.
Police arrested 10 people Thursday night. At dawn on Friday, a large-scale operation swept through villages, bringing the total arrests to 66, including 2 ward representatives. Officers allege the MCAs were financing the protesters. Investigations now aim to identify the masters, political figures believed to have organized and funded the chaos. Commander Mohamud described the entire incident as planned political disruption. He claimed some of those shouting the loudest in public were secretly orchestrating the violence behind the scenes. But even as police insist the chaos was politically sponsored, residents argue that their anger is rooted in unanswered questions. Who is the British company at the center of this massive gold discovery? Why were community members informed late in the process? Why relocate 800 families before public participation was complete? And above all, why does the entire project feel rushed?
If they carry out a public participation, they pay a few agents here and there who comes to represent the people of Ikolomani, and yet they are not the real people there. Shanta is using brokers. We want the people of Ikolomani to be on board first, not the brokers. Then the idea, we have technology. They can mine using the other technologies, but not displacing people.
These concerns are now growing louder. Community members say every detail from land acquisition to environmental assessments seems to be handled in opaque meetings far from the public eye.
Shanda must go. Nataka kututoa, this is our ancestral land. Wazazi wetu wamekufa kwa hapa chini. Mnataka tuende wapi na wazazi wetu wenye wamekufa?
We are rejecting much as we can. Shanta hawezi kukanyaga Bushangala hata siku nyingine. Bushangala, Isulu, the whole community. We have our own presentation. Kuna CBO yetu ambayo tuna present, tuna mawakili, tuna watu wengine ambao wanatusaidia kwa hivi.
The timing, the scale and the speed of the mining proposal have created suspicion that the real deal is being cut behind closed doors, far from the people who will lose their homes. Meanwhile, the aftermath is grim. 21 police officers injured, tens of millions in property destroyed, and a region struggling to understand how a mining project meant to bring wealth instead brought death. As investigations continue, one truth remains clear: Ikolomani is now a flashpoint. On one side, a multi-billion shilling project backed by powerful interest. On the other, a community demanding transparency, fairness, and genuine participation before mines begin to dig beneath their ancestral land. The battle for Ikolomani is far from over, and the questions surrounding these 680 billion shillings gold deal and the company driving it are only beginning. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Reader Kering Chubet.